Hey everybody, so I'm going to quickly show you how to apply our nail wraps. I'll give you a couple of tips that I've learnt along the way and hope you get a good application because that's what you need to make them last. So I'll start from the very beginning. If you haven't already, watch my prep video and ensure you've done perfect prep on your nails. So my nails are ready to go. So I'm not going to go into that, but they're ready. You get a sheet of nail wraps which comes like this. It's always 4 for the price of 3. And it comes like this and has enough for 2 manicures and 2 pedicures. So you've got manicure 1, manicure 2, pedicure, pedicure. If you want the breakdown, just ask. So that's how they come. That's not the one I'm using. And then they come on clear backing so that you can roll it around your nail and see which one fits. So I know which ones fit. So I'm just going to go straight ahead and chop them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I use tweezers to pick them up, and I do cold application, but there are many application methods and different ones work for different people. So if this doesn't work perfectly for you, give me or your upline or anyone a shout and we'll find out what does work for you. And I literally apply them cold, so I use my tweezers, I pick them up. As you can see, I've snipped kind of down the middle because it does both ends of your nail, and place it on your nail in the middle. Now I don't press it down, I just place it on my nail and leave it flappy, and I do that for all of my hand. And as you do it, you get a lot quicker as well as time goes by. And just make sure that they are in the middle as well. Okay, a little bit quiet concentration time. My thumb, and I'll show you them and show you how I make sure that they're on. There we go, so they're all on but flappy, and yeah, I've not pressed them down at all. So now what I do is I turn mini heater on, which has just unplugged. I turn the mini heater on. So many advantages to the mini heater. I'll go through them in a minute. So what I do, I put it in the heat for a few seconds, and then I run my thumb down the middle, out to one side, out to the other side, so that it's stuck really well, and I do that with all of them. So yeah, advantages to the mini heater. 1, it's quiet, which is heaven. It means doing manicures when kiddies are in bed and all sorts of things like that is so possible. It's really small and portable, so as you can see, compared to like the size of my hand, it's like really diddy. You can use a hairdryer if they don't have the mini heater, but I really do suggest it because with a hairdryer you have to hold it, so then you're like, well, how do I press it down? And you end up kind of trying to do it with the same hand and it gets a bit awkward, whereas obviously this is hands free, so you can use the other hand. Right, just get those all on. Right, once I've done it once, I then use the purple pusher, which are available in the marketing materials cart. You can buy them off Amazon and other places like that, but they are fantastic. You want really, really rubbery tipped ones so it like moulds. And I just go back over and pay particular attention to all the edges, because that is where you would get your lifting if you get any. There we go, perfect. And then I leave them to cool while I apply hand 2. Now the first time you do it, you might actually do it sort of one finger at a time, just to figure your way out and whatnot. And that is totally normal because so many of us do that. And it does get a little bit more fiddly when you're doing second hand, because obviously I've got all my flappy bits. So if you just want to wait and you've got loads of time, obviously just wait. Can't even get it off the sheet. There we go. I always use tweezers. Some people use an orange stick. I just find it gives me more control over the wrap and where it's going. And one on my thumb. And then heat again. The good thing about these manicures, which I am absolutely loving at the minute with having a newborn, is you can stop at any point. You've not got sticky nails or anything like that. You can just stop, just trim off your ends, stop, pick up your baby that's crying, change a nappy, make a bottle. You can do anything. So you can really stop midway and then take off again when everything's sorted. Which, when you have a toddler and a newborn, is priceless. Different products work well for different people. I love using polish and gel and colour cure. Obviously take a little bit longer to do, but last a bit longer. So it really depends. You know, if you only get 10-minute slots in your life, this is for you. There we go. Right, all done. So course file, again, available in the marketing cart, but you get it from anywhere, and you file in a 90-degree angle, just going down. Don't go up and down, you'll create a raw edge. And save your bits is my top tip, because otherwise you end up with them all over the house. Just go all the way around both your hands, removing the excess. You can use any file, but a coarse one is better. Just it takes it off a lot quicker and easier, because obviously you've got to break through the vinyl. Please remember that they are 8-free, they're a heat activated vinyl, they're not a sticker. That's hand one. Boom. I change my nail wraps weekly. They do last up to 2 weeks. But I will show you a tip next and tell you a couple of others to make them last a little bit longer. Right, fantastic. It stuck to my finger. So that is essentially your manicure done, which is why it's called a 10-minute manicure, because I've explained it and done it and everything, and it's 10 minutes. Obviously your first couple of times will be a little bit longer, but once you've got it sorted, you're sussed. Super pretty, unique design. I may swap a little bit out of this later to pop a light pink polish or something in, but that's all. Now, a couple of tips to make it last longer. You can use a baggy trick, which is essentially putting like a food bag kind of thing over your nail and stretching it round the edge to really get that edge nice, and heating it. My method though is with the glass file, which is in the deluxe kit or you can buy separately, and you file on a 45-degree angle. The reason you do this, which I'll show you with these papers, is if you've got lots of papers at the edge, you're gonna get lifting because it's gonna be catching all the while. Whereas if you can just make it a slither shorter than the nail and make sure it's sealed really nicely, you won't get that. So I just do it at a 45-degree angle. I don't know if you can see. Can you see it? Little slither there, look, coming off. It's tiny, it's not noticeable, but it makes them last. And again, this only takes an extra minute, so it's not life-changing, but it just makes them last. Another top tip, if your glass file stops being as amazing, pop it in the dishwasher or wash it with your pots and it will completely be like new again. Glass files last forever unless you smash it, obviously. So they're worth the investment. Always make sure, I forgot to say this, when sizing your wraps, you size down. If any is on your skin, it won't last. Simple as. So you always size down. No one can notice, but you always size down. There we go. I'm getting there now. It's very weird doing videos like this as opposed to lives. I normally do lives, and it's very weird having nobody to talk to, because normally I talk. And you can also do the t-shirt test, which is you go like this on your top, and if you feel something catching, sort it out, because then that will be catching on everything. Perfect, all done. As I say, if you didn't watch prep video, pop over and watch that, and if you'd like to see a removal video, go and have a look and find it, because there'll be one here. Bye.